Hello everybody, this is Andy, and welcome to episode 21 of Multiblock Madness. I need to collect a crappy celestial crystal. Which one? These all have nice purities. What is the worst? 84. We'll take that one. I don't think we're going to need that many celestial crystals, so it's perfectly fine. The reason I need this celestial crystal is because it is time to get working on our magic stuff. We've been talking about doing magic and getting to the Void Ore Miner for a long time now. I've said I'll do it, and I've kind of pushed it off because it's been hard and we've had a lot of stuff to do. Like, frankly, we've had a lot of stuff to do, and I haven't quite been able to get through this right now. But it is time to make our iridescent altar. So let's do all the easy stuff first. I'll get some resonating gems, celestial crystal, sooty marble, and then we'll work on the empowered Inori and crystallized obsidian. And there we go, that's what we've come up with so far, and I think probably the easiest way to go is to literally just make this crystallized obsidian. Wait. Crystallized obsidian makes crystallized obsidian. This seems like a stupid recipe to have in the game. If I am correct, it literally costs an iron ingot. I guess it uses crystallized amber, which costs amber? Oh, that's actually kind of interesting. We're not going to do that. That looks like an obnoxious recipe. Instead, I'm going to do the chorus fruit recipe. Okay, nice and easy. Here is the crystallized obsidian. I believe that's where it goes. Yes, it is. So we just need one block of empowered Inori. By the way, I got the chorus fruits last time I went to the end. I think I was thinking about this recipe because I was planning on making the iridescent altar like 5 episodes ago, and then I didn't do it. So I just kind of had the plants on hand and didn't have to make my way back to the end. Alright, remember this hydrogen chloride thing we made forever ago? It's time to finally put it to use. I am going to do that, I guess, or should I put it somewhere else? And now, since we're using so much hydrogen chloride, I guess it is going to continue being produced. We're actually not going to need that much hydrogen chloride, so this will be perfectly fine. I just need to set this up with an interface in order to make these titanium shards. Alright, I was able to set that up, and now I should just be able to order empowered Inori. Looks like I'm out of sodalite dust, which is something that we actually need a lot of. It probably means I need to go mining in the end really quickly. We will get infinite of it at tier 4 Void Ore Miner, which means we're going to need a lot of this stuff. Is there any other way of getting... Ooh, you get a lot of it from that. We're going to start throwing it in the enrichment chamber for sure, or the pulverizer, or the tectonic initiator, or the sag mill. Okay, I'm going to go to the end. Alright, I got a couple stacks of sodalite from the end. It's perfectly fine. Let's just go ahead and craft it and try to get over here before the crafting finishes. Torch goes right there. And alright. Probably because it's got a couple of things to do in the assembler before it sends everything over here. It should be here soon though, correct? Oh, it's got a couple of steps. I didn't realize how complicated these control circuits were. Anyways, I'll be back when this thing is crafting, just to make sure it, you know, like, can accept recipes, can accept other recipes properly. I assume it will. Oh, there it is. It did do it perfectly fine. Also, another thing, this Empower filters itself. It cannot extract whatever is inputted into it. It can only extract things that have changed, or like the products of recipes. So I don't actually need this advanced big item filter. I'm just going to get rid of it, and we should be good to go. It should get sucked out, put back in the EMI system, and we have our empowered Inori. We only need 8 of these. Let's put that back in there and go make our iridescent altar. Night is just beginning, so we should soon have enough. It looks like we already do, actually. Huh. Interesting. Let's start the crafting recipe process. This one is gorgeous, actually. It's so pretty. Let's see if I can see it from above just a little bit. Absolutely beautiful. Let's get a picture. Okay, perfect. That'll be the thumbnail for this video, almost definitely. And soon enough, it should turn into the iridescent altar. Though I think this does take quite a while. Ah, there we go. That is the iridescent altar right there. And as you can see, we have a red bar, and we have a new little thing over here. You put attuned celestial crystals into this thing, and it can do special recipes. I don't know if we'll actually have to do any of those special recipes. We should also get attuned. Getting attuned is very powerful. Anyways, I'm off track. Let me add the little bits that we need to make this a valid structure. I'll need to consult the book, and I'll be right back. Look, I'm invisible. I ate the quest reward from the iridescent altar quest. It's just an epic squid. I think he gave me a heart as well. But yeah, I got all of these things. And here we go. This is the structure minus these blocks right here. Just 2 extras here and then 5 extras there for each side. And as you can see, our starlight is a lot less, but that's because there is a lot higher maximum starlight here. So we don't really have to worry about that all that much. Anyways, now that we completed that quest, we don't have to worry about it too much. Let's think about a tier 5 blood altar. And that's going to require beacons, which is going to require us to fight the Wither. Come on, dude. And hardened lumium glass, that's actually not that bad, but mana diamonds are pretty easy. So let's empower some palace. And I'm going to need 4 of these because there's 4 spots right over here where the beacon needs to go, 1 on each side. And then this will become a tier 5. Then we can do tier 6 by placing things up here, but I don't know if we'll ever actually do that because we usually don't need it in most packs. It's actually not technically a part of the mod. Blood Magic doesn't have a tier 6, it's just added by some mod packs. Anyways, empowered palace, here we come. Alright, boys, it's been a moment. I went ahead and made a Wither Skeleton data model. Got that data model to the basic tier, which literally just required me to kill 1 Wither Skeleton, and I set up another thing to create the Wither Skeleton skulls from pristine Wither Skeleton matter. I don't think this is used for anything else. We might want it for uranium down the line, or something. I don't really know. So, why don't we do some crappy enchanting? That's actually so terrible. Power 4, I'll take it. And withering. Wait, and unbreaking? That's kind of nice. Applies to both. Okay, and we'll go ahead and do our armor as well, just because we might as well try and get something good off of it. Soulbound on its own is kind of garbage. Magic protection might be good. Soulbound, ooh, block reach. That's actually nice, I think. That means I can reach from, oh. That's incredible. That's so cool. What? My magnet can't even pick up the block from that far away. That means I can go all the way back here and place that block. That's so cool. I want this to never die. I'm going to try and get an unbreaking book. Actually, I'm not going to try to get an unbreaking book. If I remember to fix this thing before it breaks, that will be great. I might also get it to level 4 if that's a possibility. And I think our best move is to probably fight the Wither on our own territory, so he won't be able to break blocks, which should cheese him pretty good, unless Withers are allowed to break blocks on player-owned territory, which would be a little unfortunate, but we'll go way down, so he can't ruin our stuff. And like, worst case scenario, I turn it to peaceful mode so he doesn't destroy literally everything. Alright, let's see how this goes. I should actually be able to hit him from really far away with my block reach, so we shouldn't have any issue here. I'm just kind of hoping he doesn't actually destroy my little blast shield here, in which case it will be very easy to take this guy out. He is spawning. I do have a bow as well, which has power 4, which should be pretty good. Let's see what happens. Will he break the blocks or not? It looks like he did not, and it looks like... Uh-oh. Oh, I can't hit him with my axe from far. Oh, wow, I'm dying. I'm dying. I think we're dead. Big dead. Right? Oh, no, he just took out a couple of my hearts. We're good. Big chillin', actually. Where'd he go? Oh, wow. Why am I not shooting? Oh, I have no arrows. Arrows. I'm an idiot. Here we go. I don't have any arrows specifically for this bow. Okay, cool. Alright, I died once. I made some god apples, teleported back to my grave after I ate one, and it looks like we're probably going to be able to take him out just fine. And there's our first Wither Skeleton Skull. Okay, and it gave me 1 Infinity Booster card. How nice. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to have to eat one of these God Apples right before we spawn the Wither, and then we should be able to take him out quite easily. Let's try this again. Okay, he should be about to explode. I ate the apple already, and we just run in. We just hit him with some crits, and we ought to be good. He should be trying to melee me now, and I think we got him. Oh, he might have me. He might have me here. Okay, barely made it. Barely made it, but we're good. And here is number 3. Perfect. And here is number 4. Okay. Went a little poorly in the beginning. Didn't even need the bow, just needed some overpowered apples. Am I about to die? Yes, I think I was. No, we were perfectly fine. Alright, let's make the beacons. And I think it's now nighttime enough that I am able to craft some beacons. So we start the craft, and with this iridescent altar, some recipes call for you to put stuff on the outside. And what you need to do is you just need to place the item in the spectral relay where it tells you to. I have 10 spectral relays here because that should be just about how many spectral relays we need to finish the pack per se. Just like that, there we go. And now we should finish the beacon. Usually things don't require more than like 8 or so items on the outside, so 10 should be more than enough. Eventually, there we go, we get a beacon. I'm gonna have to do that 3 more times, but I'm not gonna make you watch that, so I'll be right back. Alright, 3 beacons, 1 here, or sorry, not 3 beacons, 4 beacons, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and 1 here. And now if we take our divination thingy, if we even have one, I'm not entirely sure. Will it just tell me? No, it will not. This should be a tier 5. What we can do here to see that, well, I need to craft an ethereal slate for the quest. So, do I also need runes? Oh, I also need runes. Dang. Okay, time to make some runes. I already have a few here, so maybe I'll just be able to make it. Alright, there are all of the blank runes crafted up and placed down. Let me just get these torches back here so things don't spawn on top of our blood altar. And I found my divination sigil. This should be tier 5, and as you can see, it is, which is perfect. And we've got 11,000 LP in the network. That doesn't really mean anything at this point, but it is kind of useful. So one thing we're not going to... Dogs. As I was saying, one thing we're not going to be able to keep up with, sorry, my dogs were just being super loud, is the blood for that. It consumes 100 LP per tick in order to make an ethereal slate, and I'm only generating about 200 LP every second or two. I think it's every second this thing ticks. So anyways, I'm going to level this up to the highest level, and then maybe we'll make some more sacrifice runes and some speed runes. Okay, just a tiny bit later, I hooked up this IMI interface to supply these catalysts. They can be used in the agonizer to increase the production in some fashion. It's all about 2-point-something x times, and all of them work for 10 operations, which is pretty cool. I think there is one other catalyst that is, yeah, this is 5 times, and it takes 100 operations, but these are pretty much not able to be infinitely produced, and they're just annoying to produce, so we're not going to do those. Anyways, I also got my data model self-aware just by running it through the thing. With the time in a bottle, I used about 5 hours of time in my bottle, and it only took like 10 minutes, but it used some time. And now, up from, I believe, like 200 something, oh, I also have more sacrifice runes and a couple of speed runes in here. 200 something millibuckets per operation. We're now at 3.7k millibuckets per operation. 3.7 buckets per operation, which is crazy. And that means I can probably keep up with stuff now. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to turn this off. We're going to take some slates. Do I have any slates? I think I might have used all of them. I did literally use all of them. Okay, I've got a couple pieces of stone ready. Let's put this in here and see just, ooh, that crafted unbelievably quickly. And it hasn't filled up because it hasn't reached below 3.7 bucket range. and it should just now get under the 3.7 bucket range, so we should see some blood being dumped in. Yes. Okay, so blood has been dumped in. Okay, I hope it's going to be able to keep up because it doesn't appear... Oh, okay. It's barely keeping up. Okay, we'll time in a bottle this guy just a little bit, and hopefully that will allow it to keep everything nice and full while it's trying to make this ethereal slate. It's going to take a lot of LP, but we should be good here, right? Yep, there we go. Perfect. I managed to grab 2 ethereal slates from that, and that is all we need in order to make the Elven Gateway core, along with a bunch of other expensive stuff. Let me gather these things, as well as the things to make the Natura pylon, and I will go ahead and craft those here. And there we go. A little bit of melting stuff down and setting it up on the altar later. We have everything we need for the Elven portal. Let's go ahead and open it up. And it should open just fine. And that is incredible. Now we can trade with the elves. And, alright guys, I think I'm going to call it there for this one. We'll set up the automations, and I say this 100% truthfully, we will make our way towards the tier 1 Void Ore Miner next episode, because the only thing stopping us is some mana dust, and we get 8 of it, you know, just like that. So we can make all of this stuff now. I probably need to let my rods build up overnight. Yep, we're only at 14,000 of those and slowly starting to build up on the other ones just now. So we'll have to wait a little while for that. However, everything else here is viable. I'll make a couple of notes of things we need to do. We need to automate that blood altar. We need to automate this, and we need to... Actually, that's about it. And then we'll set up a 3D crafter and a Void Ore Miner. Those are my goals for the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, maybe leave a like or something. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.